Hello indie game fans! The big picture isn't complete without taking a look at 3D platformers, since these harken back to a simpler time, and while AAA developers seem to think that these are no longer viable, indie developers have carried the torch, so 10 awesome upcoming games in the genre begins with Omno. This beautiful and serene title has you exploring an ancient world full of wonders, gliding and solving puzzles as you traverse through quite a large variety of landscapes, from deserts, ancient ruins, tundras, and even into the clouds. There have been a number of fantastic games in the genre over the years, and this is most likely to be heavily inspired by Journey, adding in that layer of emotion through the setting, music, and visuals. What I'm most interested in are the variety of strange and wondrous creatures, where the game does also promise secrets to uncover about the world. Love the way the light streams in over the environment in this, so cannot wait to explore. For something a little bit more fast-paced and equally gorgeous, do keep an eye on TAMARIN, where you play as this cheeky primate and must save your family from an insect invasion. I'm really impressed by the visual detail in this game, with somewhat realistic environments contrasted with the cartoony characters. There is a little bit more of an emphasis on combat, where swatting bugs out of the sky looks very satisfying. It also proposes an interconnected world with something of an Assassin's Creed-like tower mechanic, so another gorgeous game to look forward to. Our first spooky title has you essentially playing as a Luigi's Mansion ghost, where you explore the haunted mansion, fight enemies, and resolve the disappearance of your home. Rather than simply floats around like a ghost, our protagonist, weirdly enough, has to jump, which of course leads to our 3D platforming fun. Environments in this look pretty good, and I do like the theme, so maybe we'll see this in October. To my amazement, CRUMBLE has not yet been released, but I've seen a surprising number of YouTube videos covering this, since it is a physics platformer with a grappling tongue mechanic. There are crumbling platforms and unexpected destruction, leading to just the right amount of chaos, but the gratification that you get when you bounce off falling structures and barely escape feels pretty good.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
This one comes with a little bit of an asterisk, since developer Double Fine was acquired by Microsoft and is now under the Xbox Game Studios banner, so not exactly indie, but the long-anticipated sequel to 2006's Psychonauts has our boy Rez all grown up and starting his first day on the job as a member of the international psychic espionage organization known as the Psychonauts. If you did not play the original, you're able to enter the minds of people, which of course manifest themselves in environments suitable for 3D platforming. There are special abilities which change up the gameplay, excellent writing, and quite the interesting world created. While you're waiting for this, it's a good time to go back to the first. One of the 3D platformer series that is near and dear to the hearts of many, of course, is Banjo-Kazooie, introducing the dual protagonist setup, and one that looks to add their name to the list is Clive and Wrench, a rabbit-monkey duo in place of a bear and a bird, or a chameleon and a bat. The environments and the biomes are the most interesting part of this, since it is a time-travelling adventure from prehistoric times, ancient Egypt, and the Old West, just to mention a few. Of course, your double jump, gliding, and so on will involve both characters, which does look pretty cute, with your expected collectibles in every level, so one for fans of the genre. A 3D platformer where traversal is king, Mira's Tale tells the story of our protagonist who must travel through this ancient world to uncover the secrets of the past. The airborne mechanics like the grappling hook and gliding looks very fun, since there are grappling points just hanging out in the middle of the sky, resulting in what seems to be some pretty smooth looking locomotion. There are puzzles to solve and mechanical enemies to fight as you try to prevent the return of an ancient threat, protecting your village in the process. Really well polished look and should be out soon. This short and sweet trailer covers Male Mole, where you play as the fastest delivery mole on his quest to save Carrot Land from danger. Of course, being a mole, the burrowing mechanic is the central gimmick, which seems to speed him up and allows him to be launched into the air in platforming sections. A neat mechanic which I have not encountered in one of these, so looking forward to it. Another hauntingly beautiful game is Scarf, where you play as the red scarf wearing character who can use it in a variety of ways, gliding around, creating platforms, and so on. Another atmospheric and emotional journey, this one seems to be a little bit quieter and more self-reflective, in a tale told without words. Some themes of ecology, diversity, and globalization should make this quite the contemplative package. And of course, Pumpkin Jack makes the list since this is a fantastic looking, spooky, scary entry that looks very well polished and very good. Play as Jack, the mythical Pumpkin Lord, and help evil annihilate the good. More along the lines of Medieval, there is an increased focus on combat alongside the platforming, although there are also puzzle sections where you literally have to use your head. This one has it all, taking the number 1 spot. To see more of the big picture, check out these awesome videos and I will see you after the jump.